Texas, capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears. And it takes this near the 25, just a little pass there.
I gotta do something really quick. Really quick. Gotta change all these guys, you know. But there's a cornerback that's out too, I think. Gotta find it on defense. It's fine with me.
To 26.
All right. Let's see what this does.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Let's run that back.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now.
Run that play action
get to
now.
the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do
run
worse
back
than a
up the middle.
4-yard run.
They want to switch
down.
defenses on me.
First and 10.
Switch defenses on me.
And he's got it across midfield and into
back.
their territory.
Trying to quick
Last run
slide.
got 6. Now second and 4.
There we are. There we are. There we go.
From the
Oh,
gun,
yeah, leave that open. Hey.
To his right. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first
stay in
down.
that.
He gives himself up there at the end.
Different types of runs. There we go.
Jackson on first down. And this one almost intercepted.
Oh, that was stupid. Should have taken a sack there.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And a pretty good run there as he gets
up the middle.
Down to the 33. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards.
Hey.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards.
Oh.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Now a 2nd down and 6. They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
It's not about how I start. It's about how I finish.
Kick it away following the touchdown.
Start thinking too much about the game.
And no chance to
should
get
have
away
fumbled
as
that.
get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Maybe they'll run it first, just in case they don't go
So
double
from the
buzz.
17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. And a hook up here to Allen Robinson.
Yeah.
5 yards.
I think they got a running
there,
game.
brings up 2nd down.
Just in case they do. Send a blitz this time. Make it rush. Hopefully we get a pick. Oh.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery.
It's alright, it's alright. Gotta switch up that D now. Send him in from somewhere else.
And there we saw one
Corners.
of the downsides of
We need a
blitzing
corner.
during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the
There's some
bandit.
Mike scrape.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. Being chased out left. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
I'll cover a hole. Go man. I'll cover the hole. What do I got to cover? Tight end. Running back.
And off comes to Montgomery. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Run that back.
The first
Set
down
some
run
more.
got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the running back tight end again.
Out
Running
of the
back's
gun,
blocking.
Fields.
Damn.
This is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
All right.
And he's going to be taken down with the
Gotta do
1st
something
down
here,
at
defense.
the Ravens 43. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Oh, I didn't watch it. Oh, I definitely didn't watch
Here's a
it.
throw.
Oh, fumble.
Taken
Fuck
in,
yeah.
he's
Give me
tied
that.
in.
Hey,
It's a fumble.
hey,
And it's picked up
hey.
by the Ravens. And he will take
Yes,
this all the
sir.
way up
I
past
knew it
the
was coming. I
40-yard
fucking
line.
get good contact on him.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an
I like
S.
the
Ball
spread, so
security.
switch it
And they
up.
preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They
Seattle's
talk
a good
about it all the
defense.
time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the run.
Sir.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 29, Jackson, throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flushed out right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before
Yes,
going
sir.
out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to 1st.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way.
Oh.
Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
Do it again.
2nd and goal from
Oh,
inside
no.
the 5.
Slant, so. Right, left side, slant.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Wow.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
Why?
Well, they've got man coverage
Dang.
on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
Yes,
and the
sir.
Ravens have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive 7 plays in length, and it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away.
Right on the goal line.
Touchdown.
1 yard line. Oh, 5.
This is Jakeem Grant. And
Damn.
they start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Coming a weak blitz.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no.
Catch the ball.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and
Cover
scores.
3.
That can be a deflator for
Cover
a football
middle,
team.
Clark.
Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards the
Send some
gain, and
pressure.
it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I got this tight end. It's tight end real well.
Now it's Fields.
Heard footsteps.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
Dang, give me a chance now.
This is taken at the 18. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return.
Pistol, keep running the ball. Just gotta change the way it's
Raven
ran.
offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Jackson on 1st down. That one complete to Prochet. That catch good for only a couple. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Yeah.
Hands of Prochet. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play, they max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Savage.
Yardage and be backed up to the 25.
I'll go for it.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Jackson now.
Bitch.
And Jackson going to have the 1st down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
It's important to do, especially early in the game like they have. 2nd down and goal. Jackson, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Yes, sir.
As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Madden treating me good today.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man is Graham.
Dang.
Nice return, sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Where'd you come from?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Pick Central.
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force anything either.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
So I start messing up on defense.
A gain of 27 on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give. This is Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. To throw is Fields. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Damn, I brought him up.
He's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson, 27 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Santos with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson forced out to his left. 1st down and more for Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Throwing is Jackson. A screen to Bell.
Savage.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. From the 29, Jackson. And this throw complete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
The Ravens on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it, escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. He'll buy some time right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Yeah.
And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Jackson looking to throw on third, eluding the pressure right. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On the option, Jackson will keep it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. Flushed. And he is
Savage.
for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Grant sets to return it. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this?
We don't talk about that.
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. On first down, Fields looking middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Fields throw complete here to Kmet. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the 50, here's Fields. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. I'm sure he wanted to have a huge game, wants to have a huge game as the quarterback, but really on the ground, they've been very, very hard to stop. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Eddie Goldman able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Bruh.
A sea of defenders have intercepted.
Wow.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will
Savage.
score.
All right.
Pick 6 for the Bears.
He's wide open.
That was a nice catch and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races and into the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
Madden just wanted to give me points first before it came back.
Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. "19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. 7 yards to pick up there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Montgomery running right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. He will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. That's taken on the 25. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Jackson, a loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Rolling to his right. 1st down and more for Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Edwards. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he nearly got the 1st himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Savage. I think I've gotten every touchdown with him.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Here comes Grant on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put
Campbell,
something together
let's get a
as they
sack
have
this
it
time.
1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Go with another blitz.
Now Fields.
Yeah.
And down he goes. Chuck Clark, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Tight end, right receiver, middle. Give me that, give me that.
And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. Play action. Now Jackson. Jackson hit and he lost the football.
Damn. expect to throw it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Why would you do that?
Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be home in by the tight end, Andrews. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Flush to his right. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And that'll be complete to Dallas. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Brown, the lone receiver, left. It's Jackson. It's going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate. Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm.
Oh, my God.
He's going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
All right, we'll go for the spread. Got 2 more plays.
Second sack of the night. When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Oh, it stays up. And he's going to go down again.
Nothing open, I swear.
He's
go
the
for
one
it.
to get him this time.
Go for it every time.
Back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down. 4th down, here's Jackson.
Bam.
It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
I'll get it back. This play right here, I'll get it back. He's going to go to his tight end, or he's going to run it.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. A great move by Montgomery. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
They're going to have to punt it again. I don't know what they're trying to run.
Maybe the 12-yard
quick pass here, so I got to
figure
figure out the whole
by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Running back, I mean. Tight end.
Fields now to throw.
I told you. Stupid.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back.
That's all they've been doing. Run, 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 pass.
Touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown. Your vocabulary, sir. Well done. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Yes, sir.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, they're going to need.
Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Took the guy out of there.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Fields. That is knocked
Passing
away,
interference.
incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Fighting through. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Bears on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, Fields.
Easy.
Will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Yo.
Crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Wow.
Third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Surprised I'm not losing this game.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick.
He violated. Fucking scores 42-14, bro.
Taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Give me that.
The problem, every now and then you get away with it.
Fuck it, bitch. Stay down.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27.
Stop giving me the 4-minute
And
offense.
some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe one block away from really
Give me
having
that.
something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen, but that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1.
It's out of bounds.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
But you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a 1st down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
Fields going to hold on to it.
No.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
No way. That wasn't me. I swear.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. On the return is Duvernay. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Yeah, thank you.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Here's a give to Dobbins. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Dancing to hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch.
It'd be embarrassing if they caught up somehow.
30 and a 1st. Looking to throw. Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Damn.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit.
Touchdown, Bears! Jimmy Graham from 3 yards out. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
On fourth down, Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Yes, sir.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great?
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Again, it's Edwards. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Yeah.
And they're going to get the football
Easy.
just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And he's going to go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. Bilal Nichols able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Being chased.
Think you guys are all smooth, huh?
And he is into the end zone for a ball.
So you stopped me, huh? Scoring touchdowns.
Lamar Jackson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Bears
just got to cover that tight end. That's
for
it.
their next drive. This is just an exercise
all
in
they've been
futility.
going
Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. To throw on 2nd and 10, Fields. And for the
Thank
fourth
you.
time tonight, it's an
Thank
interception.
you.
Picked
Hey.
off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Yes, sir.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Passing.
What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
167, not too bad.
That number of points.
Rushing, I had 254.
Moving the ball,
79, 26, 34, 15,
They
13.
think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
Nice.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.